Yeah, I never ran and I never will. I never seen a situation that I couldn't deal. For real, I never ran and I never will. Never.
See, niggas don't understand how you used to be able to call in. Remember, man, used to be able to call in. Some people see this might remember this. You used to be able to call in when I was young, man, and request the song. You see, the song might not even been a song they've been playing on the radio all motherfucking week and shit like that. But you call in on this one and request a song, and people hear it and start liking it, they'll put it in the motherfucking rotation. You see what I'm saying? That's how the shit used to be, but that's when the shit rap was still in the early stages. You see what I'm saying? The white folks hadn't bought into it yet. I hate to say it like that, but I'm just keeping it real. It ain't like rap got sponsorship now. Shit. Rap guy, you might get a deal. You might come up now. You see what I'm saying? You might come the fuck up now. You might get a deal to sell some any damn thing. But see, originally, them niggas wasn't getting no deals like that. First motherfuckers who you remember, like Ron DMC had the Adidas. That about the first time I seen some motherfuckers were fucking with some rappers that was some sponsorship type shit. Rap wasn't supposed to even be out that long. Let the mainstream tell it. Rap was some fad music. Remember that? It's gonna be a couple 4-5 years type shit. And here it is about 30, 40 years later. Like, nah, nigga, it ain't the fad still going. And it's growing. So I don't know nothing about but just some smooth shit to me. But see, to see how it started, you have to see how, man, listen. Whoo! Boy. See, if you had to ask me, I would say the 90s. Because that was like when you got all of it in one. You had every kind of music you could want. You see what I'm saying? You had every kind of, and ain't nobody sound the same. See, a lot of that shit right now, a lot of people sound the same. All kind of shit you can't really tell who. Everybody want to sound like the one who doing, whoever's successful the most, they want to try to copy that one. That shit crazy to me. Some other shit that's crazy to me. And I told my daughter this when I first said, I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, respect. This shit with the girl, Megan Thee Stallion. Man, when that shit first went down, I told my daughter, I said, look at man. Person, and I'm just sharing this with the audience. I've been shot. As a person who's been shot, I'm like, well, damn. She's saying she got shot in the foot with a certain kind of gun. I'm like, well, damn, I know that kind of gun would have damn near blew her foot off. You see what I'm saying? You talking about in a close range like that in a car. Not that you talking about a couple feet from a motherfucker shooting a gun at their foot like that. You'd about to blow their motherfucking foot off. You see what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no maybe to it. It's gonna be some. Nah, her shit was hanging off. You see? So when she first even said the man shot, I was like, well, damn, I don't know about that shit. But see what happened. What happened now? Without people sitting back and watching for shit and use your common sense, you let the media drive your perception of it. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers went to coming out against the man. Oh, how could you shoot the girl? How could you do this, all this shit? The man went to losing money, losing sponsorship, all type of shit, without nobody really know. Because I'm thinking to myself the whole time, but damn, he ain't go to jail. You ain't never seen a motherfucker. You seen a motherfucker shoot a motherfucker and the police know they shot the motherfucker and they ain't take the motherfucker to jail. See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, no, son, this shit ain't adding up. Then she, about a week or two later, she doing shows and I'm like, well, no, she couldn't have been something, man. So see, I say, fuck it, let it play out. Now here it is, you bring it to now. Man, I seen this girl doing an interview with that old what Snoop Dogg called that. She said, "Oh, dog face puppet." Listen, man, seen her doing this interview with Gayle King, and this woman sound like the whole thing a lot. I'm listening to this shit. Well, we was close, but we ain't never. The Gayle King said, "Well, you slept with him, and shit." Oh, well, no, we wasn't never intimate and shit. No, this hand. Well, damn, baby, why you? What happened? Well, I ain't say this. It was glass and whoop de whoop. Well, damn, baby, you say this man shot you. You see, so it's like nah, and see, it's making her look crazy. And for all them people that jumped on her side, it's like, baby, y'all should have took time to realize, damn, this man got bread. What the fuck he gonna shoot her for? Shit, and fuck up his own shit. I don't give a fuck what they was arguing about. See, when you just do it makes sense. So you have to get to a point to where you can't just let the media tell you some shit. Do this. Well, hold on now. I see what they're saying, but do this shit make sense now? Do this shit make sense what they telling me? They telling me this man shot the woman. Seeing a lot of motherfuckers just been looking at TV, ain't never seen how to in real life. Look at man, that ain't nigga. She'd have been highly. She just not been getting back right. She'd have just not been getting back right. If he'd have really shot her in her foot like she said, that woman would have just not been starting back walking and shit. I'm telling you what's real. She'd have had to get some motherfucking real deal surgery and shit. All that bending down on her motherfucking knees and shit. No. I'm telling you, your foot ain't that goddamn big. That bullet go through your shit, cause the bullet would have went through her shit. At that type of range, the bullet would have went through her motherfucking foot. Trust me. You see, so she would have been no man. And I seen that, I say, well, damn. But see, I'm glad the truth coming out, cause it need to teach people not to be so quick to jump to judgment, man. Cause the media saying some shit. You got to understand, man. That's the worst thing you could do. Let these people make up your mind for you. And that's where this social control come in. This social engineering. You see what I'm saying? A lot of time people say brainwash. You thinking a motherfucker talking about you got to be sitting there with a clock in front of your head and a motherfucker counting. That ain't what a nigga, no, it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. You been looking at TV your whole goddamn life. You been looking at the goddamn television. You been looking at the goddamn television your whole goddamn life. You look at the news, all this shit, listen to music. This shit shaping your perception of reality. You see what I'm saying? So you wind up thinking shit worse than it is, or shit the way they say it is all the time. Not understanding, look, man. You a person look at a certain kind of show on to you like Love and Hip, and I ain't taking that from the folk, but you like certain type of shows. They, like arguing and all this type of shit and this here type of shit. Listen, man, you gonna take on some of that. You gonna take on some of that. You gonna take on some of that, man. You like listening to certain kind of music that ain't got no positive vibe to. That's what I was telling Street about that shit they making, man. That shit got such a vibe to it. See, it's got that. You need that positive vibe, dog. You need that shit be like, oh yeah. You feel like you can do something after hearing this shit, nigga. You don't want to be hearing no shit talking about some crazy shit all the time. Come on, man. Come on now. Cause see, that shit like eating junk food, dog. It's the same thing, but it's for your brain, though. You consuming some shit that ain't gonna do nothing. See, it sound good, but that's for a certain time and place. You listening to this shit every day. You see what I'm saying? That's where you fucking up. You'll start talking like the motherfucker. Your attitude will become like similar to them people you listening to and looking at on TV all the time. It will. And it happened to niggas too. You be the softest nigga listening to the hardest music, trying to pump itself up. And that ain't who it is. Look, dog. Me and my oldest daughter just talking the other day about, hey man, it's okay. Cause she was talking about how she know this nigga this green. But the nigga keep trying to be some type of, he want to be a gangster. You see what I'm saying? It's like, look, bro, niggas that really come from them type of backgrounds, like street, look, man, we try to tell people, like, man, leave that shit alone, dog. Leave that shit alone, dog. And fuck the movies, fuck that music and shit, all that shit you on some, like niggas think New Jack City. See, they had them type of shit when we were young. They gonna put them type of images out there for you to want to try to copy that shit, to be that shit, dog. And niggas will start, damn if it don't work. It worked, dog. Scarface. When I was young, it was Scarface. Everybody wanted to look at Tony Montana. You understand me? Oh, look how he did it and shit. The world is mine. All this old shit. And it's like that shit was more niggas looking at that shit than white folk. Niggas started wanting to do that shit. New Jack City. You see what I'm saying? It's like, damn, but see, then this nigga come through, he makes snitching, what it was, Nino Brown. He makes snitching cool and shit. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, if I go down, I'm taking everybody with me and shit and all this, which is funny when you're looking at it, but it's like, no, okay, see, he making it cool. Same thing with a lot of this shit, and people can't see it. When you look at what the TV showing, that the society will reflect what the TV showing. Believe that shit. When you see a lot of that wild shit on TV, you gonna see it in society. Because people gonna start mimicking that shit. People gonna start mimicking that shit, man. That's the social engineer.
Yeah, I never ran and I never will. I never seen a situation that I couldn't deal. For real, I never ran and I never will. Never.